fault them for that rule. I just wanted to go ahead and explain why I'm doing that, like why I'm spending time doing this. Boom, save. Go ahead and take this. Could have sworn I had done this already, but it needs to be done, so line that up right there. Boom. The player ported recently. Wait. But if the ready to be used, teleport player to pad 1. Go ahead and grab all of this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now we have the comment setup, which is also very important. If you're not using comments in your blueprints, please, for the love of God, just go find out what the miracles of the comment system is, because they make life easier for everyone. I cannot tell you the number of times I had blueprints when I was working on engine support that I literally could not read and could not figure out what the person was doing because it was super messy and they had no comments. I was like, how am I supposed to help this person if I don't know what this person did? So don't do that. Be one of the good people that actually, comments your shit. See that? It's all good. Alright. Alright. Only thing to do, I suppose, is okay. So here's what we'll do. One of the good things about modular blueprints. Open up all these. Hoping this doesn't crash. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put breakpoints. Print string. Cast fail. Check character. Boom. Put a breakpoint. That's an is used, so it's not using the same thing. Okay, so that's going to move over to the side. Now, toggle breakpoint. Toggle breakpoint. Okay, that's the timed one, which doesn't use any casting. Toggle breakpoint. Breakpoint. Okay. Life up. There we go. Excuse me. coin up, just so you can see it popped it onto the other window for some reason. Alright, so what this should do is allow me to see what is firing. And I have a feeling it's going to be this. But I'm not sure. Boom. Coin pickup, cast failed. Okay. Do a step, 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 step. Yep. So, these are registering things other than the player, and they really shouldn't be. Go ahead and pull this out. So basically what we did there with all these breakpoints, just so you're aware, I used a breakpoint that if you have never used them before, what it does is once that piece of code is run, so in this case this print string node, once that is run, it stops the code and brings you directly to it so that you can see what, like, when or where or what that's pulling or all kinds of stuff. It's one of the handiest debugging things around. So in this case, I found out that the coin pickup is exactly what was causing the cast failed because I put these breakpoints in, and so when it was being fired, it went, oh, I just got fired. Here, run me. What's going on here? Kind of thing. So, and I know that's really basic information for most people, but if you've never messed with this stuff before, if this is your absolute first time touching it, never done any type of anything, that is something that is really good to know. Boom. Just go ahead and do a, if you're not the player character, I don't care. Don't run anything else. Oh, no, you need that. So, boom. And now we don't get any fuss. Now, I'll have to fix that. But, alright, those are failing the cast when they open the box. Okay. That's easy enough to fix, I think. Which I think is the life up. That equals player character. But if you don't equal the player character, I don't care about you. That should resolve that issue. Coins are still actually working. There we go. Okay. Cool. So now we just got to go in and remove all these extra breakpoints because they no longer serve a purpose. Boom. Doop. And let's go ahead and catch a few more of these. That way, we've got nothing going on in the background that we're not intending to happen. And save that. Okay, so that was the main thing. Now, let me see if I can remember exactly how to do this because there is one other thing I wanted to show. Yeah, so I don't recommend doing this unless it is absolutely necessary. But if you cannot fix whatever you did to break your project, I mean, it is like completely beyond a shadow of a doubt corrupted. It's not letting you open something. Like there's a file that you know that is the file that is a problem, right? This folder right here does not last for overly long. Like, let's see. I mean, for me, it goes back quite a ways, but actually since the start of the project. So maybe it does last a little bit longer than I thought. But basically, when you come in here, these are all previous versions of various assets within my project here. And what you can do is if you find the specific file you're looking for in here, you can pull that file and overwrite your original file that's broken and have it go back to a previous version. Having said that, what I actually recommend is exactly what was recommended to me, and I still haven't done it because I'm lazy, is get source control. Use Perforce. It is an option that will save you time and heartache. I know this. I'm just too lazy to get it. But you should get it and use it. That is like if I could give any advice to anyone getting into the game industry at all, at any level, it is use source control. It will save you so much time and heartache. Now, I have a little bit that I need to do here. Boop, doop, doop. Okay. Set text. Right, this is no longer setting to the right text, which is the problem. Okay, so we're going to get player controller. Boom. Cast to side scroller controller. Going to make that a pure cast. We're going to promote that to its own variable. Player controller. Now, the reason I switched this, just so you're aware, the reason I switched this to a regular player controller instead of the specific side scroller controller, I wanted to make sure that this could be changed. Which, I mean, you could always change it later, but in this way, because the basis is player controller, you're not actually doing anything wrong because the BP side scroller controller is a type of player controller. It is a child of it. But in this way, if you say come up with wacky, wavy, and inflatable arm flailing tube man controller, I don't know, and you wanted to make that your main controller, then you could actually just change this variable to that and not have to worry about going in, resetting, creating a new variable, anything like that. It's just, this is the player controller. Now, there's a lot of things that people will have to change in here eventually to fit their own needs, but that is not one of them. Boom. Get points. Excuse me.